Hey guys, it's Kent Jerry here at Blessed Farms. I'm trying to talk to you today about being a good steward. Be right back. Hey guys, kind of coming to you today with a heavy heart. I just want to kind of talk about it a little bit and kind of put it out to see what y'all's thoughts were. And we're really talking about is being good stewards with everything God's given us. Um, Property, equipment, family, friends, children. And that's my big subject today. Um, how we're in our children's lives, how we're there, and what we can do as like people, homesteaders and farmers, and people that are trying to get back to the old ways. Um, get in there and be involved in our kids' lives. Be good stewards with our own children. It really hit home with me last night. Out in the communities, we're having a lot of things with shootings and stabbings, and I mean a lot of bad stuff going on. And a lot of us are trying to keep our families from that. And sometimes it's getting really hard and impossible to do that without moving yourself way out into the mountains or into the hills somewhere, which, a lot of us don't want to really do that completely. We want to be connected to the world in some sort, but we're trying to go back to the old ways. But going back to the old ways, that's also teaching our children the right ways and being in our kids' lives and being in our families' lives and leading from the front. And not maybe not all of us, but there's a lot of folks out there that just aren't doing that. I kind of give you a scenario what really went on in our lives last night. You think it's not at your doorstep, but you never know. Um, we had an incident that was brought to our church. Um, Children came and they felt, or someone made a threat towards them and told us who it was and what was going to happen. And um, we basically had to take a firearm off a 13-year-old that was hiding it. That's very disturbing to me. I don't get it. And what I see what's happening is parents aren't in their kids' lives. We're not being good stewards of what God gave us and the things that we're doing. I mean, we need to be involved. Just like we all talk about homesteading and farming, we're being involved with our families and being active. And I'm sure most of us that are out here watching this channel, that's what we're doing. And if I offend someone, I'm sorry. I said, but us as parents and adults, we need to wake up, and really get involved in our kids and grandkids and families and children in our community, and lead from the front, the example, and show them the old ways things were done and the way it should be. I know I'm just rambling, but it hit home with me last night because my children were there. That's my family. And someone that put my family in danger last night. And I think a lot of our kids, and personally, I am so dead set against those violent games. The way television is now today, our children are desensitized. My children are desensitized to a point also. Um, they don't have a clue what really death really means unless they're raised around hunters, fishermen, people in the outdoors, people that do those types of things. They see our farms, homesteads, where we raise our animals, and then you see the way they're processed. I mean, life is given or taken to give life to us. And it's not done just in vain and just as in a whim. It's done out of respect. The animals that we butcher and slaughter and things, we do them out of respect, and we give thanks to those animals and thanks to our Lord for giving us those animals for us to sustain our bodies and to continue our lives. And I think that's missing out of a lot of homes. And that's why this movement of homesteaders and farmers is really getting strong and coming back. But we've got to be vigilant, and really get in not just our children's lives, be involved, but in the community's children's, and I'm speaking to everybody out there, you, and me, all of us. I mean, we got to wake up and do what's right. And I'm not going to ramble anymore. I just wanted to kind of do this quick thing and tell you, hey, it can hit anywhere at any time, and you can't control it. And the people that have seen some of my videos, they understand I'm retired military. I've been around the world, seen a lot of bad things. I was a Dallas police officer, saw a lot of bad things, but at the same time, I saw a lot of good things. So it's not all bad out there in the world. I'm not one of those people who sit around, oh, the world's going to, you know, heck in a handbasket. And I'm not that kind of person. But it's getting bad. We need to wake up and really notice it, you know, and we need to start making changes as a whole, you know. So I'm not going to preach anymore. If you like this video, great. Please subscribe to it, pass it on. If you don't like my video, at least pass the information along. You know, tell people, you know, get involved in these kids' lives. I mean, I don't know what caused this child to do that. Obviously, something ain't right at home. It's my opinion and my opinion only. But something ain't right in this kid's life, you know. And then he just gets put into the system because the police are called, and then the schools are called, and then the kid goes to juvie. And, I mean, all this, it's a downward spiral for this child, you know. And what led him up to this point? I mean, I just don't get it. What made him think it was all right? If he was threatened by another child, what made it think it was all right to bring a gun to it? You know, I just don't get it. But it's getting bad, guys. And we got to wake up and make it right, you know? We can only do it through ourselves and through the good Lord. So again, if you like this information, please pass on the word. We've got to get out there and get involved. Again, if you don't like my video, just pass the information along. If not, share it to anybody you want to, and they can blame me for getting on my soapbox. All right? Hey, but I love this homestead farmers movement. I'm into it 150%. I'm there for anybody. If anybody's got any questions, anybody wants anything from me, text me, email me, tell me you love me, you hate me, it doesn't matter. Just let me know what's going on. If you have any questions, anything I can help anybody with, contact me. All right? Hey, guys, y'all like, subscribe, talk to you later. God bless. Everybody hang in there. We're doing great things.